I'm not gonna lie right now, for real talk. Every time I see a video about Tay-K and his situation or whatever, bro, I just be thinking, like, for real, that nigga was really not a good rapper anyway. Like, I didn't think bro was gonna be that big, like, of a rapper. He made one song that was popping, just like YB and Namir made that rubbing off the paint song. It's like he would have made that song, he made this song, and then bro, he wouldn't have been that good, bro. I mean, I can't say that. I can't say that. Actually.
And it looks like this man lost the race too. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you haven't heard by now, Tay-K, aka Taymor McIntyre, was just sentenced to 80 years in prison. Yes, this man is officially cooked. Now, to catch a lot of you up, since it's been a while, it's been like how many years? Goddamn 8-9 years since this man was arrested for the capital murder of a young 21-year-old man by the name of Ethan Walker back in 2017. And as according to the Daily Mail, they say Texas rapper Tay-K, 19 at the time, gets 55 years in prison for masterminding home invasion murder of 21-year-old man.
55 years. 55. That's crazy. He 19, so he might get out at like 40 something. Dang. Like late 40s, bro.
Years in prison for masterminding home invasion murder of 21-year-old man. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I need to make this very clear. This man not only killed one person, but killed another person. These were two individual different men. As you can see here, the first guy he killed in a home invasion robbery spree he did back in 2017 or 2016. The man on the left, his name is Ethan Walker. He was 21 years old at the time. And the guy on the right, his name is Mark Anthony Saldivar, and he was 23 years old at the time. The man on the left killed in his home, I believe. And the man on the right, they were trying to steal his car. I suppose there was a struggle. They shot him. The bullet hit his spine, pierced his lungs, and he died. So yes, Tay-K, Tay.
Based on these pictures though, like this guy right here, I don't know. But like, I don't want to assume, but I'm going to. I don't think like these was some regular niggas like me, like just chilling and I just get smoked. I think this was like some gang shit. But I could be wrong though. But I'm seeing it that way. Like I don't think he just went out and just started robbing it. I think it's some gang shit going on. He's a little nigga. He trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know, the YNs, they like to, you know, do some crazy shit. So I think that's what that was going on, honestly.
Taymor McIntyre was involved in the two deaths of these innocent men. As according to Daily Mail, they said he was sentenced to 55 years in prison for the 2016 shooting. And as for the second conviction that was just wrapped up yesterday or the day before, we can see he was sentenced to a prison time of 80 years in prison. And this is in Texas, the state of Texas. They do not play. So he's pretty much going to be dying in that hellhole, and very much deserved. I'd also like to clarify that in this case, apparently his defense opted to have the jury, and this is in the state of Texas. The jury can choose I believe, the amount of years he would have gotten, and in Texas, he can get a maximum of 99 years. Apparently, based on everything we know now, the type of judge he had, he would have got a lighter sentence had he, in his defense, opted for the judge to select his punishment for this second conviction. But in any case, I mean, he was pretty much going to be dying in prison regardless, given the amount of years he's going to have to serve. But anyway.
Yeah, bro, think about it. Like, think about it. Even if he got a lesser sentence, bro. Think about this. Like he got less than it's cool. Bro, by the time you get out, but all your prime, your peak, all that, your health is all the way down by the time you get out. It don't even matter, bro. If you get out at 40, you're still like, even though you're not dead, but it's like, bro, you ain't even like get to experience life for real, bro. Like in your 20s, your 30s. Like it don't even matter at that point. If I was in jail for 20 years, bro, I'd dang near come out and be like, bro, I ain't give a fuck no more, bro. Like, cause my whole life just went past. Like literally. Like it don't matter how early this nigga get out at this point. It could be 20. He could, instead of getting 80 years, he get 55. That's still, bro. Life is raps, bro. Real talk.
Here's what the judge said.
Upon the number of years that he has received out of Tarrant County, and the number of years that he's received here, based upon his history and the lack of any type of good parenting. From what I can tell, his mother wasn't a good parent to him. His father wasn't a good parent to him. Child Protective Services was not good. And if you believe the testimony, I don't know why Child Protective Services would place children back with a father who put the children's mother in the hospital. Is there something else that needs to be done with our society? Yes. Is more money needed for Child Protective Services?
No cap, bro. 80. That's a century, nigga. That's a whole century. That's a whole one generation right there gone. Literally.
Services and their workers. Yes. And I do realize that while this is a lot of time, and I tell people all the time, any time that you do in custody is a lot of time. But by that same token, you're still alive. And what the state has said is true. You're still alive. You can still better yourself.
You're not getting executed.
If you end up in prison for the rest of your life, you're still alive. You still can improve yourself.
Honestly, bro, fuck all that, bro. I would just kill myself, bro. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
What? 55 years for the first conviction, 80 plus years for the second conviction, bro. Like I'm.
Oh, wait. No, he did get his. Okay, I thought. Okay, I'm tweaking. Okay, yes, this is insane. That's damn near 150 years. 150, almost 150 years, bro. I'm nothing. Almost. Like, no.
Never getting out of prison. I'm never breathing fresh air anymore. I'm never gonna go on vacation. I'm never gonna drive fast cars. I'm never gonna touch the soft, buttery skin of a woman ever again. Nah, hell nah, bro. Just kill me now, bro. Like, put a bullet in me, bro. Swiftly and promptly.
Your family can still visit you, but the complainant in this case is deceased. And you need to internalize that the complainant in this case is deceased and that his family is never going to see him again. So you're going to have to make changes, and you're going to have to remove
changes can
people
he make
from your life who are not of benefit in the means of making you a better person. And I do understand that sometimes people will go to prison, they join gangs because you need protection, because you're there by yourself, you're young, but you're going to have to make better choices.
What other better choices can he's already killed 2 people. He's murdered 2 people in cold blood. This man can't make any better choices. The time for him to have chosen a better path was like 7-8 years ago, before he took the life of 2 innocent individual men, sons of mothers, brothers of brothers, uncles of nieces and nephews, and friends of, you know, people who care about them so much. Like, bro, he's cooked. I don't know what else you can say about this.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to sentence him to 80 years in the prison, give him credit for any time served. There is a $0 fine.
You know, towards the ending there, she asked him, do you understand? And he just had this, you know, look of defeat, blank stare, hearing his sentence being said by the judge. And, you know, he says, yes, ma'am. After she says he's getting 80 years, like, he knows he's done, bro. He's done for, bro. He officially lost the race. He's cooked. And honestly, I can say with 100% certainty that I do not feel sorry for him. It's funny to me that some people, you know, were trying to defend this kid, or saying they feel any kind of sympathy for this guy. But imagine if these 2 young men that Tay-K and his little goons killed for whatever reasons they had in their mind at the time were your son, you know, your brother, your friend, your best friend that you grew up with. Life stripped away over some petty nonsense. Oh, he only had like $10 in his pocket. They took his life for,
but
$10.
Like, if this was some hood shit for real, nobody's wanting to they don't want Tay-K to go to prison. They want to kill him. They don't want him to go to jail. They want him to get released so they can smoke him for killing they people.
In, I'm not sure if they stole his car or not, but it was in the parking lot of a Chick-fil-A. Yeah, as you can see here, it says Walker was killed in July 2016 during a robbery at his Mansfield home, and then Salvador was found dead in the parking lot of a Chick-fil-A in San Antonio in April 2017. So yes, fuck this scumbag. He deserves to rot in prison. Damn. And I have no sympathy for him. You know, the article goes on to say that authorities at the time believed Tay-K cut off his ankle monitor while on house arrest for the murder of the first guy, Walker, and then fled to San Antonio and killed Salvador. Like, bro, he was already on house arrest for 1 murder, bro. But this man was so much of a slimeball, a sleazy scumbag dirtball, that he decided, maybe I shouldn't abide by what my parole officer is telling me to do, what my court order is telling me to do. Maybe I should just go outside, cut off my ankle monitor, go rob another person, go kill another person, steal their car, and cop another murder charge. Like, is this the type of people or person you think we should have sympathy for? Do we?
Yeah, it's one thing to do something, and then you like, damn, I fucked up, I messed up, like I gotta be better. This nigga said, nah, I'm about to do it again. Like, so yeah, bro, that's that nigga fault. That's a straight choice.
Want these types of people in our societies just roaming around freely as if it's a fucking GTA 5 server. Speaking of GTA, he's never gonna be able to play GTA 6. He's never gonna touch another woman ever. He's never gonna be able to smell the fresh mountain breezes of a fucking mountain if he ever decides to hike, if he ever wanted to hike or trek. He's never gonna swim, bro. Can you imagine that? He's never gonna be able to go out for a morning jog. He's never gonna be able to eat KFC ever, bro. Like, come on, bro. All the luxuries and no more heading to the movies.
I get it though. Ain't no point in watching the rest though.